Hello everybody and welcome to one of the first videos of 2026. Today we are doing everything I got for Christmas in 2025. Now let's not waste too much time to get started. So the first thing I got here was this black Camaro that my grandma gave me. Pretty good. I don't have any plans to use it for any characters obviously. It's just going to be used for like a background car, car that gets destroyed. Although I do kind of have a plan for it in '07, but you'll see what I do with that. Yeah, got this little black car. Pretty neat. Okay, I'm getting all the non-TF stuff out of the way first, but I also got this new like Xbox controller, so yeah, I mean, nothing new there, just something. I got other stuff too, small stuff. I did get candy and stuff like that, but that's all gone now. Got this little Lego Owen Grady and a little baby raptor that has Donatello colors to it for some reason. It's not blue, so it's purple, I guess. Yeah, good. Then I got these 3D printed things. I'm just gonna throw them all in here. I got these two robots that my brother didn't want anymore. He got them and then he just let me keep them, so boom. And then I got this little Triceratops from Grandma. Yeah. Anyways, that's all the non-TF stuff out of the way, so I guess we'll end this off with the TF stuff. The first one we have, I'm not going in any particular order, but first we have Frenzy, one of the last Soundwave minicons I needed. As I do have just to let you know, there are 3 more gifts that I do have on the way that are technically Christmas gifts. Well, technically 4 more, but I haven't ordered the 4th one yet. That's Age of the Primes Brawl. I still need to order him. And then the other 3 that are coming are, well, Age of the Primes Blastoff, 86 Soundwave, and the re-release of Earthrise Sunstreaker. But they're all coming eventually. I'll get those first 3 within this month. And possibly Brawl, depending on when I buy them. But anyways, yeah, we have Frenzy. Frenzy's he's pretty good. He's just Rumble but red. Like I said, I don't care. Rumble's the blue, Frenzy's the red. He comes with 2 power drivers he used for one scene in the movie. Yeah, I like having him. He's pretty good. It's Frenzy for you. Little guy. He turns into the little cassette player. I'm not going to transform these guys because they might be here a lot longer. The next 2 are, well, I'm just going to show them off one by one. First off, we have a Blocky's Cliff Jumper my brother got, but he had a duplicate one, so he just gave me the second one. So yeah, I got another Death Jumper. Although he does scale well with the G1 figures, so until I get the new 86 Cliff Jumper when that comes out, this is my definitive, for now, definitive G1 Cliff Jumper. Yeah. He comes with a little rifle that he swore he had Megatron in his sights, but he missed by like a mile. And he could have ended the war and saved like characters like Ironhide and Ratchet from dying. But yeah, he also comes with a blast effect. It's pretty cool. I like it. He can hold it. Yeah, that's a Cliff Jumper for you. Doesn't transform obviously because he's a Blockies. Next one, the last. We have our second Blockies my brother gave me. Sunstorm. Yes, this one lights up. He got a second one, plus this one has screwed up eyes, as you can see. He comes with 2 accessories. I don't know if these ones came with him. I think my brothers gave me these. But he gave me 2 Energon cubes, so that's nice to have. I like having little Energon cubes. And the 2 hand accessories to swap out hands. This guy has like lights in him, like LEDs, but they take a bit to turn off, so for now he's gonna have them on. Yeah, I've never had a Sunstorm before, so I guess having a mini Sunstorm is pretty cool. If they make a well, they're not gonna give us an Earthrise mold Sunstorm because they're probably just gonna do an 86 one, probably out of the comic line or something, but oh well. Nice to have him. The next one we have is one that I was very divided on getting, but now I have, and that's 86 Brawn. I mostly am getting him now for my G1 collection and for the Skybound collection. But yeah, he turns into his little, his like truck Jeep thing. I'm just gonna assume it's a Jeep, or like a weird truck thing. But yeah, he comes with a 10 EP shooter. Will I get the dead Braun so I can recreate his Death from the 86 movie? Probably not. I'm trying to convince a certain somebody to get it, but every time he says no. One day, I gotta make him crack one day and get it. Maybe I should get it for his birthday. Who knows? But yeah, that's 86 Braun. He's really fun. He is a fun little deluxe class. Yeah. Braun. That's the name. Yeah. So Braun right here. Short guy. Well, for height comparison, he's about barely bigger than this blocky and around his size compared to a core class. Yeah. The next one we have is one that I got before Christmas, but I lumped in with these guys because even though I got her before Christmas, I'm counting it as a Christmas gift. Cyberverse Chromia. She's just a remold of Legacy Evolution. Yeah, Evolution animated Prowl, but yeah, Legacy United Cyberverse Chromia. She's fun. I do like her. I do like that I have a Chromia. Sorry, the camera's really low, but I don't really have any way of adjusting it, so it's gonna have to be like this. But yeah, I never had a Chromia before. I would have gone Siege, but after my experience with the Nightbird mold, I'm not really sure I want to own any more figures of that mold. But yeah, Chromia's nice. Nice to have Ironhide have his girlfriend around. Yeah, she turns into the motorcycle, because obviously she uses the animated Prowl mode. But I really like her, it makes her different. So this is my definitive Chromia, and probably the only one I'll get. Well, besides my Revenge of the Fallen one. Next one we have is a character that I unfortunately lost one of the accessories of. But we have Legacy Bulkhead. I finally got Bulkhead. Yeah, it's pretty good. Turns into his military truck. Not really animated or Prime accurate, really. Kind of his own thing. But I guess now he's more Skybound accurate, because Skybound Bulkhead took this design traits. Yeah. But I did lose his shoulder can. I might be able to find it, but if not, then I don't really mind since he never had it before, so not really too big a fuss. Although he does have his backpack shield that I could take off and give him as a shield, and his wrecking ball. Although it would have been nice if he came with a blaster, but oh well. Yeah, he uses the same mold as United Breakdown, because Breakdown was a remold of him. Yeah. Really sorry I can't get him on camera fully. That's the best you're gonna get. But yeah, he's a tall guy. He's he's the leader. Not leader, he's Voyager, and she's also actually no, I think she's a deluxe. Yeah, again, Skybound. Shit's gonna go good with him around. So it's nice to have the first Skybound non-G1 character to be added to the comics. Just gotta wait till they do a slipstream. And the next character we have is Alpha Trion, Age of Prime's Alpha Trion, based on his younger form from a season 3 episode. And his accessories match with that, like this shield he comes with. That's like his backpack, kind of / extra kibble. He comes with these two other things that are reference to his line continuity version, like his Covenant of Primus, and then his Quill. And right, basically the entire history of Transformers is written in this book, but yeah, there's a few things in there. It's hard to see, but actually you can see them decently well from here. Yeah, and I think I might miss something, but oh well. And then this is thing that I think this is a G1 reference, because I think in the episode the Quintessons used to use the Autobot insignia as a sign for who their slaves were, but an Alpha Trion would tear his off before, I think, putting it back on to represent the Autobot faction that he would create. Yeah, he turns into like a weird Cybertronian space shuttle. I think it's personally better than the Sweep. I don't own the Hero Born 2-pack where they use the Sweep mold for him, or Scourge mold, 86 Scourge. But honestly, I think this is better. I don't think he should be a remold. I think he should get his own mold. Come on, it's Alpha Trion. Kind of deserves it. He is the father. He is the reason Optimus is born. But yeah, he's a really good figure. Speaking of actually, you know what? Yeah, you do it now. Speaking of Optimus, here we have probably my favorite gift I got. 86 Optimus Prime. That's right. Your boy got 86 Optimus Prime to go with his 86 Megatron. So now I have my definitive G1 Megs and Optimus. It does suck I can't do the Skybound thing with Optimus because Megatron's arm and his arms come off differently. But I'll get the upgrade kit in the future. Not buying that official one. Ain't no way I'm spending $80 on no way I'm spending Commander Class for something that doesn't even come with a trailer. Speaking of which, accessories, his big trailer, it's longer than him, obviously. We got his Ion Blaster, we got Roller, and you got his Energon Axe, sorry for the cut. You got blast effects for when he's shooting. One of them is warped, unfortunately, for mine, and I can't fix it. And then we have these two effects that are meant to recreate the shot I'll show it on screen from the movie, where he drives up as he transforms. But yeah, 86 Optimus is my favorite gift because, come on, it's 86 Optimus Prime. You can't go wrong with him. He's amazing. Oh yeah, and he also has the Matrix in his chest that I never take out because I want to leave. I have all my other Matrixes stored away, so I want to keep his main Matrix out into his chest. But yeah, this is the last Optimus Prime I ever planned to get. 86 Megs is not my last Megatron. I'm still waiting for SSTLK Megatron to be released in 2027. But after that, I am done collecting Optimuses and Megatrons, unless you count the Skybound upgrade kit for Optimus. And the KO, technically I do want to get the KO 86 Prime, but that's just so I could keep him as Skybound Optimus, so I don't have to keep taking the arm off 86, and eventually warp and break the arm joint by taking off the arm constantly. So, better to just buy a KO and do that permanently for it. Anyways, we have my least favorite figure I got. Not because it's a bad figure. Well, technically not even okay, there's a figure. But it's because I had to make it. Model kit Rodimus Prime from IDW. This thing hurts my hands to build. My fingers are still hurting from it. I got this all done last night. By the time this comes out, it should come out the same day I'm recording it, but last night, oh boy, it's not fun. Anyways, here's his hands. Obviously he's a model kit, so he doesn't transform. We got an Optimus transformed into his truck mode, but we all know about that, the big rig. He comes with two guns. You can swap the hands out to get the guns in, or you can combine them into one bigger gun, but it doesn't really hold together that well. It's actually very loose. It says a lot when it's more, that might be more loose than 86 Devastator's gun. Yeah, that's Rodimus for you. I like it, but I hate it, and I'm never using it in videos because it's just going to stay on the shelf besides collection videos, just because I have them. Just like Asset Storm, well, besides TF Megs with Asset Storm up here. Anyways, on to the last few figures. Well, last few. This guy doesn't come with any accessories that aren't already attached. Earthrise re-released Thrust. He turns into his jet mode. Okay, I should also clarify, I don't know if I say this on the channel, I say this off the channel, but I like the Earthrise Seeker mold. Fight me on it. I really like it. I know it has its problems, but that does not deter me from liking the mold. And I refuse to get 86 because I refuse to get 6 more jets that I already have that are just a teeny bit better of a mold. I refuse to. Plus, I hate how cleaned the plastic is. I like all this robotic detail you guys have. But yeah, it turns out it was jet with the propellers on the side. I know it's more accurate that the propellers would be closer down to the legs, like the other cone heads. Oh well, 86 mold cone heads will fix that probably. But yeah, I do like that he's got his no rays, his black no rays. I know people wish they had the cannon no rays. I don't care. It's the cone heads. People don't really care about them anyways. They look good. I feel good to have them. And more Skybound characters. I really like Thrust. Glad I did not get BB movie version, because that is not Thrust. That is Asset Storm or just a random Seeker. Anyways, we have probably one of my favorite Christmas gifts, up there with 86 Optimus and probably one of the other guys I'll speak about later. Earthrise Skywarp. I finally have him, guys. I have all 6 Seekers now from the Earthrise mold. I have Thundercracker, Starscream, well, Starscream's the 86 Earthrise mold. I got Thrust, as I showed, and I have Ramjet and Dirge. So I finally have all 6 of them. All 6 of the original Seekers that came to Earth. But yeah, I really like Skywarp. I do wish he didn't have the screaming face in Agony, although it doesn't, I guess, make him more Skybound, a bit coherent, because, well, he's screaming in Agony. So I guess he could replicate him getting ripped apart. And I guess if I did, I could take his arms and legs off to make him more, accurate up to Volume 5, first issue. But yeah, Skywarp right here is really good. It turns into his black jet. I really like it, especially looking at it from the back. I just like seeing the black back. It just looks cool. And then seeing on the side and the front, and it's just silver and purple and black. No gray, better than, because for some reasons Hasbro keeps giving us Skywarps with gray on them instead of black. Gray does not look that good. But I finally have him, and I do plan to use this guy in 07 for Skywarp's vehicle mode. That's why I've been kind of having Skywarp not really play a role. So when he shows up in jet mode. Anyways, the next guy we have is probably one of my other favorites. Probably my favorite I got yesterday, which is when I got a few other figures. And that is Cybertron Sideways. Yep, I got another Sideways. I was going to get Armada Sideways, but then I realized I don't really want it. So I just figured this Sideways will be my last Sideways I get. Maybe in the future I'll change my mind. If I see him on clearance or something like that, then I'll get Armada Sideways. But for right now, Cybertron and Bayverse are my only Sideways. Yeah, I really like him. I mean, come on, look at that face. Kind of gives me vibes of the first Thor movie villain. No, not Loki, the incinerator guy. I forgot what his name was. The face, it kind of just gives me that with like the fire, and also Rise Beast Scourge vibes with the whole fire thing. Orange. He has this like weird crossbow looking weapon. I didn't watch the show, so maybe this is something else. I know that like it's like his Cyberplanet key or Decepticon key. It's supposed to plug in as it does here, and it's supposed to like activate a weapon. I assume it's for this crossbow-ish looking mode. And then normally it's like flat like this until you put the key in, and then it, well, becomes the mode. And yeah, I transformed him. He's really fun. I do like his space jet mode. He also has these 2 swords that he can hold together, Sentinel Prime style, and form like a blade. Yeah, I like Sideways. I would recommend him. Get him. He's actually really fun to have. And he looks cool. God, I hope that's not gold plastic syndrome they put on him. Anyways, we have one of my biggest, I think this is the biggest guy I got. I have my Christmas gifts. And that is Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Now, I should probably state this. I don't have the Wheelie, Brains, and the human guy. Not because I lost them, but because they're somewhere else right now. In like a completely different house. And I did not want to delay this video any longer than I had to. And yeah, this is Dark of the Moon Shockwave. He's really fun. I do like having him. I have my last Shockwave I plan to get, and I need him. Plus, I need him for 07. Oh, Season 5 will be fun to do in the future, but yeah. Shockwave's really fun. I do like him. And I do like the little guys comes with, although it does suck that Wheelie and Brains have to be so small that they can pretty much break if you're not careful. Although I do not like the fact that he does use rubber on a lot of parts, because these parts are going to break in the future a lot quicker, I feel like, than the other things, like especially they get like scratches on them. So I'm going to keep extra care of this guy. Try not to warp his plastic parts. Also, the hose was very, very hard to get in. It's not easy. Yeah, Shockwave for you. Next one we have is another new one I got, and that's AOE Concept Art Widowmaker. Basically a precursor to Nightbird in a way. Or Ice Nightbird. She comes with these 2 guns that give me Ironhide vibes. Like they kind of just look like just cannons, but miniature. But yeah, she's a nice fembot. I liked getting her because I wanted to put I wanted to have a fembot for my movie-verse Decepticon shelf because I have none. But I now have her, and soon I'll have Shatter, hopefully. Anyways, we'll get to Shatter later on. But yeah. But yeah, Widowmaker's cool. I do like her. I did wish she was in the movie because we never got any female villains until Bone movie, And I think she could have worked if she was in it instead of Stinger, but I like Stinger. Hopefully they give us a new Stinger that I can get in the future, because I would buy it. I would prefer not to just be a remold of her, because then they would have to then turn her into a remold of AoE Bumblebee. So hopefully they do Stinger. It's a completely new mold. Just new from the old one from early Studio Series. Just new in general. But yeah, I like her. I like having her. She's she was one of the last Comstar figures I needed. The only one I don't have now is Bumblebee Movie Megatron, but my brother already has him, so if I really want to use him, which I already have, I could just borrow his. Alright. The next one we have is Blur right here. We got Blur. Blur. Shut up, Blur. Anyways. Sorry, Foxtrot. Anyways. Yeah, we got Blur, the speedster. The fastest thing alive. Eat my dust, Sonic. Oh, that's meant for Pacific someone to get. Anyways. Yeah, we got Blur, 86 Blur. I did wish I could have got the comic accurate one. I did get that from my brother a few years ago, but, oh wow. I like this one. It's cheaper, much cheaper. That's why I got it. I prefer comic accurate in terms of the head, because I do like the head, plus it looks more animated, but this one was just significantly cheaper. This one was like half the price, so I'd rather not pay an extra $20 just to have a different head sculpt in a different color of blue. So it was just better to skip this one. I do like him. Plus, he goes on my G1 shelf anyway, so yeah. I have almost now all the 86 casts. I'm just missing Springer. Might get him. Might get Springer. Oh yeah, and I guess Blaster's Minicons also count as the 86 new casts, but I'm not. I mean, I do plan to get Blaster, but I don't think I'm going to actually try to get all of his Minicons. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also Blur came with these two weapons, Blaster and some weird fuel thing. That's what it looks like. It looks like a gas pump thing, so that's what I plan to use it as. It's just a gas pump. Alright, down to the last two figures. Here we have one that I surprisingly really liked. Another figure that I did order using gift cards and actually came. Beachcomber. Shouldn't actually get on camera. Yeah, this guy's a little gun. That's just his front bumper. It's pretty cool. Even though he doesn't use guns, so I don't mind the gun not looking the best, because Beachcomber's character is that he's not really a fighter. I mean, if you've seen Skybound dubs I've done, then you get that. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's got him. He's got a little parakeet on his shoulder. And this guy's made of rubber, so I'm going to have to be careful of him. Yeah, I really like Beachcomber. He's actually a really fun little deluxe class. I'm so glad it got re-released, because I was really wanting to get a Beachcomber, especially for that Skybound collection. And I'm really happy I got him. He's a really fun figure. Oh yeah, I've been skipping on characters and what they transform into. Shockwave turns into a Cybertron tank. Widowmaker for like a Lambo, and then Blur Cybertron and like sports car. And then Beachcomber turns into a Doom Buggy, which is really cool. I do like him, and it fits his character as like somebody who's off in nature and loves nature animals. But yeah, I would recommend Beachcomber. He's a really fun figure to have. He's just a fun little dude. He doesn't take up much room. I'm mostly saying this to a certain somebody. But anyway, so. And now we have the last thing and last figure I got. Here we have Devastation's Wheeljack. Now, you might be wondering, why did I get Wheeljack? I already have Kingdom. There's a reason. My Kingdom is old. He's getting old. His color scheme, his colors have yellowed. There's paint chipping on him, and the clear plastic parts, well, they're not breaking yet. They're gonna break soon, so I decided to get this new Wheeljack. Plus, he comes with a gun, although that looks more G1 accurate. Unfortunately, it still cannot fit on his shoulder, but I can live without it. I still like the little shoulder can he has. I just wish he came with the more accurate one. Probably 86 will come with his actual shoulder can that's more G1 accurate, and it looks like this longer one instead of the shorter one. But I like him. I do plan to still keep my Kingdom one. I'm not selling him. I'm probably just going to keep Kingdom as like either his Cybertron mode or Cybertron look, and then when he comes to Earth he gets this more like show accurate look. And and also probably and for his car mode maybe sometimes when I don't want to transform this guy. But yeah, he's one of my favorite figures, mostly because I already knew how he was like. But it's Wheeljack. Like, you can't go wrong with Wheeljack, man. I do kind of wish his gray parts were black, but other than that, He's a fun figure. I'd recommend getting this Wheeljack, especially if you don't have Wheeljack. Get this one over Kingdom. I know Kingdom has more stickers on it, but this one is just much better. There's no clear plastic, so you don't have to worry about the windshield breaking. And he comes with an extra gun, and I'm pretty sure he's cheaper. So it's just a win-win to overall get him. If you don't like the black, then I can understand, or not being black, I mean the gray part's not being black. But I'd still recommend getting this guy. He's really fun. He's up there. He's probably my third favorite gift I got. Maybe fourth. I don't know. There's a lot of ones I got that I really enjoyed. 86 Prime is my favorite. Skywarp's up there. Beastcomber, this Wheeljack, Thrust, and Bulkhead are up there. Oh yeah, and Sideways for sure. Sideways is up there as well. But yeah, that's everybody I got for Christmas. This year was a really fun year. I got a lot of figures. A lot of them did come from gift cards. I ended up getting from relatives that I ended up using. But I still really like all the figures I got. I had a really good year, and this is one of the last years that I plan to try to get a lot of figures. I want to slow down on my collecting. I don't want to collect... I'm not collecting everything, obviously. There's a lot of figures people recommend for me to get, but I skip. Mainly new molds of figures that are coming out. Those I skip a lot because I don't need characters I already have like a G1 version of, unless it's like I desperately need a better version of, like the Red Series Optimus and Megatron. I was not about to live the rest of my days with those as my definitive G1 Optimus and Megatron. So I'm glad I got 86 to actually fill up that gap in terms of the actual G1 versions of Optimus and Megatron that I'm gonna have for probably the rest of my days while I own these figures. I don't want to get any others. I don't care what comes out next. Unless they break, 86 Megs and Optimus are my definitive G1. And most likely going forward, my definitive versions in general of Megatron and Optimus. They're just really fun molds to have. But yeah, that's it pretty much. Let me you guys in the comments, let me know, what did you get for Christmas? And did you like it? And did you have a good year? Personally, I had a pretty good one. I'd say that. But yeah, that's it. See you, the next collection video is going to be my birthday, because my birthday from where I'm at right now is 5 days away. 5 days. Gonna be 18. Life just moves forward, man. I'm depressed. anyways. But yeah, see you guys next time.